Somewhere on this planet, hidden far from crowded cities and busy roads, there exists a forest unlike any other. At first glance, it looks ordinary. Tall trees, dense greenery, a path that seems inviting. But those who step inside soon realize something is wrong. The deeper you go, the quieter it becomes. There is no sound of birds, no insects, only silence. This is the story of a mysterious forest that has disturbed humans for centuries. Local villagers have long warned people to stay away. They believe the forest is cursed, not by myth or legend alone, but by something far older and more powerful. Many who enter the forest describe the same feeling, a sudden sense of fear, an unexplained anxiety, as if the forest itself does not want visitors. Animals react strangely here. Dogs refuse to move forward. Wild animals avoid the area completely. Even birds seem to disappear the moment one enters the forest. Technology offers no help. Mobile phones lose signal without warning. Cameras stop recording. Compasses spin wildly, unable to point north. Over the years, several people have gone missing in this forest. Some were tourists, some were researchers. Others were experienced hikers who had explored many dangerous places before. Search teams were sent in. Helicopters scanned from above. Volunteers searched day and night. But many of those who disappeared were never found. No bodies, no clothing, no signs of violence, just silence. Those who managed to return alive tell disturbing stories. They speak of hearing voices calling their names from deep within the trees. Some describe shadows moving just beyond their sight. Others claim the forest seemed to change direction, trapping them in endless loops. One explorer reported losing track of time completely. He believed he was inside the forest for only 30 minutes. In reality, he was missing for nearly 2 days. Scientists have tried to explain these events. One theory suggests that strong magnetic fields exist beneath the forest floor. These fields could interfere with the human brain, affecting memory, direction, and emotional stability. Another explanation involves natural gases somewhere on this planet, far away from crowded cities and familiar roads. There exists a forest that looks ordinary. Tall trees, dense greenery, a narrow path that seems welcoming. But appearances can be deceiving, because those who step inside this forest soon realize that something is wrong. The deeper you go, the quieter it becomes. No birds, no insects, no sound of life, only silence. This is the story of a forest that has disturbed humans for centuries, a place many entered but never returned from. Local villagers have always warned outsiders to stay away from this forest. They say the forest is cursed, not by myths alone, not by legends, but by something far older and far more powerful. Elders claim that the forest does not welcome humans. They believe it watches. They believe it listens. And once someone enters too deep, the forest does not let them leave. Authorities placed warning signs near the entrance. Do not enter. Restricted area. Dangerous zone. But curiosity has always been stronger than fear. In the summer of 2017, 5 people decided to enter the forest. They were not careless tourists. They were experienced explorers. Their names were Daniel, Sarah, Mark, Ethan, and Laura. Together, they had years of hiking and research experience. Their goal was simple: document the forest, study its strange behavior, and finally prove that the stories were exaggerated. They informed their families. They informed local authorities. They carried GPS devices, cameras, radios, and enough supplies for 3 days. They entered the forest at exactly 9:12 a.m. That was the last confirmed time. All 5 were seen together. According to Daniel's camera footage, everything felt normal at first. Sunlight filtered through the trees. The path was clear. But after just 20 minutes, the environment changed. The forest grew unnaturally quiet. Their footsteps sounded louder than they should have. No birds flew overhead. No insects buzzed around them. Sarah is heard on the recording saying, "This place feels wrong." Moments later, their GPS devices stopped updating. Radio signals weakened. Compasses began spinning without reason. Still, they continued. That decision would cost them everything. As they moved deeper, each member began reporting strange sensations. Mark complained of a sudden headache. Laura said she felt like she was being watched. Ethan described hearing someone whisper his name, but when he turned around, there was no one there. The forest appeared to change. Paths they had already walked seemed unfamiliar. Trees looked identical in every direction. They marked their route, yet somehow ended up in the same place again and again. Time itself felt distorted. What felt like minutes were later revealed to be hours.